Welcome to the Future Important People podcast. I'm Lonnie.
I'm Josh, and this is the teaser episode, airing Sunday, May 7th on a bunch of different platforms. And we're doing this as a teaser and trying to figure out how to upload on all the platforms. We have a website, futureimportantpeople.com, where all the links are going to be. But basically, our podcast is about creating a platform based out of Portland, obviously, because we live here, for ambitious people to tell stories and talk about what they're doing.
Yeah, the whole idea of the podcast is to give people a platform of sorts for them to tell the world about themselves and the great things they're doing. Like, for example, we had one of our first talks was with Sasha.
Yeah, Sasha Dadvar talked about being a Persian actor in Portland. He's like one of two.
Yeah.
And pretty interesting.
Pretty funny episode.
And then this country band, which is unusual for me and Lonnie, but Nash Brothers, they actually have music that is bearable.
Yeah, we got to go see them live after the show and everything. It was a good experience. They kind of mix a little bit of country with a little bit of metal rock.
They're like 20-year-olds who sound like they're 40. It's crazy.
But yeah, they're definitely worth checking out. So
and then we had Dan the Caveman, who talked about digging holes with his tractor and flying helicopters and screaming in Snapchat.
And a little bit of shrinkage.
A lot of shrinkage. Oh, man. So, background on myself. I'm interested in music. I got into a little bit of acting. It's where I met Sasha. Creating art. Inspiring ambition. Just having awesome conversations about what people like doing, how they're going about actually doing it.
Yeah, so you consider yourself kind of an entrepreneur of sorts. Maybe
just want to get in the mix.
All right. Yeah. I consider myself a little bit of an entrepreneur myself, but I'm an associate engineer for a construction company. But my real passions is I want to be a writer someday, writing fiction, and I love idea building. Anything. That's why I love doing this podcast. I love hearing about people's ideas and the things they're doing.
Yeah, and I think that's why me and Lonnie clicked big time. At one point we were roommates, and then he moved to Florida, so we were on the phone often talking about just building ideas and everything. And it was going to be a whole different thing, and then it was going to be acting out stories.
It was a whole different thing. Someday, maybe someday. Mm-hmm. But
and then basically our passion showed us pretty much that we want to talk to people and build a platform for people to have a voice, and that's kind of how it began.
But yeah, in that time, especially for me and for you too, it was kind of a post-college type thing. Spent a lot of time alone, a lot of time learning through different sources,
actually learning what you're interested in.
Yeah, like kind of rabbit holes of like, whoa, who's this Elon Musk guy? And then I would just like watch 100 YouTube videos and be like, wow, people are doing these amazing things. I want to do some amazing things.
Yeah, now we're radio hosts, and we never trained to be that. We just Googled everything.
Watched a lot of YouTube videos and listened to some podcasts and read some books, and there's a lot of stuff out there that you can learn from that is free. Or
I'd say I learned way more out of high school and college than I didn't go to college for that long.
Me either.
But I learned so much more out of that than I ever did, because I wasn't even interested back then. I got C's, and I was like, just get me the hell out of here. We set up a website, Future Important People at futureimportantpeople.com, and our email is futureimportantpeople@gmail.com. So anybody interested in coming on after hearing a couple of these, we'd be happy to have you send in an email. Just let us know what you're up to, and then we'll go from there. Or if you have a request for somebody else to come on, we're going to be on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes,
Stitcher, Overcast, Google Play,
yeah. So then we have a Facebook and Instagram too. So,
and if we're not on your favorite platform, let us know. We want to make sure it's available to anybody who wants to hear it.
This is going to be us testing whether we can upload to iTunes or whatever, because there's some weird rules.
Like we said, we don't really know what we're doing yet, and we're learning.
Yeah, we're learning on the way.
Best thing to do is to learn as you go.
But I'm excited to meet a lot of you who we haven't met yet, and looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, remember the date, May 7th.
Yeah, May 7th. When I get back, I'm going to Florida, ironically, again. But yeah, I'm excited. So.
All right.
Sweet.
See you then. We get a whole 5 minutes.